Okay, so good day. I have decided to make this video to give a little background into my account, you know, a little insight into how it came about and what are the next plans to move forward in the future. So I'll get right into it. I just had this idea that, I should at least try or attempt to keep track of it over time. Maybe I'll do this monthly. Yeah, I may try to do this every month. Okay. So the account is actually just over 1 year and 8 months. I began on the 1st of August 2021. So around that. And initially I had actually spent about 6 months simply watching people play the game. Like all the common streamers, Arnold, um, I spent some time watching Dark Loquitur. I spent some time watching um, persons who don't even play anymore. Old Ball Guy Gaming. Um, there's so many different people I watch, and now that I think about it, the names are hard to come to my head. But yeah, I spent a lot of time just sitting, watching persons play the game, and it was intriguing to me. And most at the time, I believe that most people were doing SLKR rushes, and I thought to myself, well, it seemed like a good idea, but at the same time, too, accounts need more to it than simply just a rush for a GL. There's a lot of focus that you would also need on your fleets and also assault battles and such. So what I had actually done was, yes, I said I want SLKR or Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, but I had actually started off with Phoenix, and with the Phoenix being started, I was able to get my throne unlocked, and also I was able to get um what's his name, Emperor Palpatine. So that sort of gave me a basis for my empire, and I also started bounty hunters. I started an early bounty hunter squad with Bosk. Um, who else was in that initially? Bosk, Boba Fett, um, some of these early characters that I still haven't even get yet. Mandalorian, Grief Karga and such. And yeah, so I had Bounty Hunters, I had um, Empire, and I branched off into the First Order. And by the time I was level 85 and fully gearing my First Order, I also started to realize that, I don't want my account to be like having a lot of different things that I don't use. And I took a careful look at the path of the First Order, and I noticed that Veteran Smuggler, Han Solo, he would be the odd one out for the account if I just focused on SLKR because he's light side. He has literally nothing to do with the First Order. You can't use him with the First Order. And when I took a look at what he can be used with, it turns out that he, is falling smack dang in the middle of the path for or requirements for Ray. And I decided based on that to actually build um, Ray as my next Galactic Legend. And also, Ray has a ship, the Rados. Now, a lot of people say the Rados isn't good, but I have used it a lot on defense and it tends to get a lot of holds. because people just underestimate the ship. So yeah, so SLKR was my first big project, followed by Ray, and I basically had the same premise that, if it is I have characters in the account, I need to be able to use all of them at Relic. And by the time I got Ray, I had 2 capital ships, and I needed more because I was quickly rising through Grand Arena and I needed more ships. So I began to farm for the Executor. Now, a lot of people focus on getting the Executor because they need fleet income. However, one thing that is easily overlooked is the fact that the First Order fleet performs extremely well in Arena. I am rank 7 presently, and my finalizer is surrounded by executors. So I'm at 7, and you could scroll to 11, there's still executors, and then, yeah. So it is possible to still perform well in fleet using the finalizer. And so a lot of persons overlook it. Now, the only bad thing about the finalizer is that when you get knocked, you get knocked. So some days I might come on and I'll find myself at rank city 1, and I need to use all of my battles to make it back into the top 10. My usual placement is between 5 to 10. Alright, so even though I'm working on the executor, it's not as needed for fleet income. It's more like stabilization in Grand Arena, because I could already see myself the next um once I unlock it, it will take my fleet to the next level. My gameplay in Grand Arena to the next level, because I could literally take a look at my past 2 battles here. That was a win against a 5.7 million account. That was a win against a 7 million account. So my account has been performing extremely well in Grand Arena, and it'll having that capital ship would be crazy. But I should unlock it next month. I won't make the deadline for the event this month. So my next plans for this account. This was something that I had to put a lot of thought into. So initially it had been, I should grab another Galactic Legend after Executor. And I was thinking Sith Eternal Emperor. And I sat and I thought long and hard about it. Do I need another Galactic Legend? The answer is no. I don't need one right now. I was thinking that, what I need are more teams. But what teams should I build? So again, I fell back onto using my account to the fullest. A lot of people recommend, go for Jabba, because Jabba is currently the next big thing. And I just can't get on board with it. I understand why a lot of people want to get Jabba the Hutt, but I want to be able to use everything in my account. And Jabba simply does not fit my account. What fits my account is building what I already have. And when I take a look at what I already have, I have most of the requirements for Sith Eternal Emperor sitting at low levels. So I decided that what I will do is not go directly for City Eternal Emperor, but build teams around his requirements. So like Sith Marauder, I will build a team around that. Savage is not needed for him, but Savage works so well in Grand Arena. I'll build the Sith um, Triumvirate. Yeah, so I'll get like Treya, Nihilus, Talon, Scion. I'm gonna build all of those. And I will literally have a lot of Sith teams. And only after I'll decide to grab City Eternal Emperor. I think it'll work best that way. And I'll also invest into the Jedi. And when I say the Jedi, I'm speaking of the Galactic Republic. Jedi Knight Anakin. I will also get Qui-Gon Jinn. And I'm going to focus on a lot of pilots. Because what I have been doing is building the negotiator fleet. And I've done it in such a weird way. I don't know if anybody did it this way before, but I've been focusing only on the pilots for the negotiator fleet. So Anakin's ship is ready. I'm working on the BTLB Y-Wing. Ahsoka's ship is ready. Clone Sergeant's ship is almost complete. Umbran Starfighter is complete. I have Plo Koon ship. My negotiator is almost 7 stars. And I still... Which one was the odd one out? Rex's ship. I didn't finish Rex's. Okay, so I still need to get Rex's ship. Yeah, there it is. Rex's Arc 170, but it isn't as needed. So yeah, that's the only reason why it's still not activated. So I'm having some focus on the negotiator fleet. That would be directly after I unlock the City Eternal Emperor. So I'll have another ship fleet coming into the account. Okay, so yeah. Also, I'm waiting for Zori Bliss to become farmable. Zori Bliss is such a great character. I love how this works. I've been able to take out Relic 7 CLS squads in Grand Arena because of Zori. Her kit is so good. So good. She really transforms the leftovers from the resistance into a star team, a rank team, I've been able to do a lot of work with her. So yeah, I mean, this is the current state of my account and what I plan for it in the future. Yeah, I'll definitely start doing this on a monthly basis. Yeah, I think it's fun and it's nice to sit and take a look at my account and plot it out, and speaking it out like this, it is it feels different. All right, and if anybody made it to the end this far, then thank you for you know being able to tolerate it. But thanks for watching this video.